Hello, everybody, and welcome to UNM Esports versus Ottawa University. I'm Dieter, that's Luke, and we're gonna get into it pretty soon. How you feeling tonight?
Pretty good. This is going to be an interesting match. Definitely a tough one for UNM. We have some interesting facts about Ottawa. Do you know those?
Very
Okay.
interesting.
All right. So those facts are Ottawa is the reigning champ in college COD here, as well as I want to say one of their students or their founder of their program is the founder of CCL, the
I
College
I
COD
was
League,
under the impression that their
head
head
coach.
coach, as in some an admin at Ottawa, was the person who created CCL, and we actually just got confirmation. Thank you, producers, for that. And yes, the head coach at Ottawa, I guess 2 years ago, created the CCL, the thing that we all know and love and are playing in. Do we know if
That's
they're power ranked?
I think they're number 4
They're number
because they
4?
just
Okay.
lost to GCU. That's what I heard. I'm
I thought
not
GCU was
100%.
5, though.
That would indeed be why they got deranked. Although their ranking may have changed last week
Okay.
and this week.
We don't know. Are we ranked anymore?
No,
No.
we lost
Okay.
a
We're no
couple
longer ranked.
key matches. Unfortunately, uh, hopefully gonna get some of those back tonight.
Yeah,
Again, this is
I
gonna
have
be a
to
tough match.
I
Though.
have to imagine that if we are going to if we beat them, if we beat the number 4 team in the nation, we'll probably get power ranked again. That's my guess.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would hope so. I don't know
mean,
who's doing their rankings, but I would hope that if you beat the fourth best team in the nation, that knocks you up a significant amount,
right.
especially since how we've seen, especially these like single digit teams. We played GCU, which were 5th, I believe,
At some point, yeah.
and got demolished. Frankly,
Yeah.
if if we beat someone better than them, it's gonna be we'll be number 1. That's my prediction. Best in the nation,
I mean, hey, it's UNM.
at
I
least
mean,
3rd.
well, I don't know. How does that work if
if
we're
we beat
unranked?
if we beat 4, then we have to be at least 3rd, right?
I would think so. But what happens if we can't beat the third team?
Well, then we just like we move up, and then so like we become 3rd. Or no, I guess we would become 4th, right? If we can beat the 4th place team, and
Yeah.
everyone just moves down 1. And hopefully we kick out, like I would hope that if NMSU is power ranked like 25th, we just kick them out. They're actually on stream. They're on the CCL Alpha stream right now, I think.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone wants to go and watch NMSU, if you
Want
have
to
a
cheer on the other New
if you have a
Mexico.
burning desire to do that, I don't know why I would. I wouldn't.
I mean, yeah.
But that's why I'm
the
not.
party's
doing
here.
that. Yeah, the party's here. We're basically just stalling for time. We heard that they were getting in lobby, but while we're stalling for time, we can go through the maps, and here we know what they are.
For once.
For
All right, we
once.
are starting off with Tuscan Hardpoint.
And then we're going to Berlin, Search and Destroy. Fairly standard, classic. Those two. Tuscan. Sometimes you see Berlin first as well in the hard point, but
Yeah, or the Bocage.
mm,
But everyone's favorite surprise, Gavutu Control.
yep.
I mean, it's not like
That's what you see. I think we saw someone pick Tuscan once. I think.
I want to say it was back when Control first came out.
Yeah.
And it might have been a B team.
It might have been, but pretty much everyone plays Gavutu. That's what it is. It's a weird map, but it's apparently better than the rest of them. So I have to imagine that the rest of them have to be like real weird.
And yeah, real. I don't know. I feel like Gavutu, especially on Control, is not a very fun map.
No.
There are so many sightlines.
The
and it's
sightlines
just-
are weird because in one part of the map they're really long range sightlines, and then in the other part of the map you just stick in that landing craft, and unless someone throws a grenade in there, you're in there. Like,
Yeah,
you're fine.
it's such a weird map.
You have to
and
you have to win the flick in order to get someone out of there, unless you just like throw the grenade in and then like dislodge, which is a pretty good strategy, but it's weird. It's a weird map.
Yeah, and then on obviously you've got the big boat on A
Mm.
side, which has its own complications.
Yeah.
But moving on to our second half, we have gonna see Gavutu on Hardpoint,
Mhm.
which I don't think we've seen yet.
I don't believe we have I don't even know where the hard points would spawn, honestly.
I have to imagine the boat is probably one of them. That
That's
landing craft.
probably one of them. Um,
I guess we
well, so
might
there's
be able to
probably
see.
we've seen. I know there's like that, like the bunker kind of thing.
Hmm.
That's off to the side. That's in between the two hard points that we see, or in between the two control points.
Right.
It's probably that. Probably the landing craft. Probably that boat. The what is it when you come ashore on a boat? A run aground, I guess. That destroyer that's just like somehow managed to make it like 100 yards inland, just somehow
It's and then it's
through
like
the power of God.
it's also like
Perfectly straight
I
up
don't
and down.
listen. Call of Duty has never claimed historical accuracy, right? If something needs to
I'm
happen, it'll happen.
let us know in chat if there is a scene. I wouldn't be surprising if like World War II helicopters, which there weren't any, like came in and just like straight up picked it up and put it in the ground. Um,
I
that
mean,
would be something we'd see in modern warfare. I feel like
yeah, or something like Advanced Warfare,
in advanced
where
warfare. Oh yeah, definitely advanced warfare. You'd see like 4 different helicopters pick it up and it would still be firing. Except we'd be doing that with an Iowa class battleship because then you have the 16-inch turrets for more firepower, just to
that's
make it more dumb, right?
you gotta. Hey, listen, when you're writing things that make no sense, you gotta go all or nothing.
Absolutely. Um,
But our final map is gonna be Tuscan Search and Destroy,
hmm.
which again,
I'll put it. I don't think we're gonna get this. I don't think we're gonna see a map 5.
I am starting to wonder if we'll see a map 4.
I wouldn't be surprised in a map 4.
Hmm.
Um, I would be surprised in a map 5.
Yeah,
And that's definitely because we're better than Ottawa.
right. We're gonna 3-0 them. It's
Yes.
quick and done and easy.
Listen, I've always said it. Those Canadians have had it too good for too long.
Well, Dieter, I do have to correct you right now, but the Ottawa University is in fact in Kansas and not in Canada.
I've always said it. Those Kansas and Kansians. What is the demonym for Kansas? People from Kansas.
Kansasians.
Kansasians?
I have no idea. I made that up.
Kansans? I agree with I agree with Tristan. It's probably Kansans.
Kansas.
That sounds the most correct. Those Kansans have had it too good for too long. No, they're in Kansas, in Ottawa, Kansas, which is a place that I just learned about an hour ago when we were told that we were playing Ottawa University in Kansas.
I gotta agree. I hardly knew that there was an Ottawa in Canada, so now I know there's another one.
There's Dodge, Kansas. That one's famous. I think it's in Kansas at least. That one's famous because of the phrase "get out of Dodge," because everyone hates that city so much that there's a phrase about leaving it.
I'm gonna have to be honest. I don't know. I don't really want to go to Kansas, so I don't
There's
blame 'em.
Topeka. That one's just a fun one to say.
Topeka.
Topeka.
What about Kansas City?
Kansas City is not in Kansas.
Oh, right.
Which is, there's a lot of dumb things about American geography. That one's the worst. The fact that Kansas City is in Missouri, just
Why did you call it misery?
because that's what that state is. I don't want to get too deep into politics, but I have never had a good experience personally in Missouri.
Okay.
I once had to drive across the country, and the roads were perfectly fine until I hit Kansas City, and then like I crossed the border and I just like lost traction like instantaneously.
Wow. All right.
It was one of those just like, man, I don't know what Kansas was doing, but they're doing it so much better.
that, that does not sound good. I mean, the people of Missouri should
Oh, absolutely.
really look into that. If you're
I've
watching
never, I've
anyone
been,
from
I
Missouri.
mean, I've been to Missouri exactly once, and I just straight up drove through it. So, I don't know, it might be a good state. I can't say I've really ever been. Illinois is a very boring state to drive through. You're like, oh, it's Chicago, but unless you're actually in Chicago, it's just soybeans.
Oh.
Like actually just, it's not even corn. It's just soybeans. And which is somehow even like worse to like look at because instead of like 6 foot tall plants, it's like 8 inches of plants, and it's just like goes on, and it's a weird like bluish green kind of hue, and it's not enjoyable.
Yeah,
Um,
I can't imagine.
there's a lot of cross country road trips if you ever do one in America that it's there's a lot of nothing in this country.
Yeah,
Um,
um, especially in the Midwest.
yes,
There's a lot
you'll
of nothing.
especially if you ever drive across the Texas Panhandle, it's it's legitimately nothing. It's not even corn. You won't see cows. You'll occasionally see a wind farm. I'm I heard a false start, 5 yard penalty. And we are going in now. We'll have to stop talking about whatever I was talking about.
Something about the Midwest.
Yeah, as we get into this first game here, Tuscan, a hard point match. We'll see what UNM is able to do here. Cruelty? Cruelty. Another thing that we'll be able to see here on the left. Ooh, thank you, whoever we're looking at. They're looking right at the German Soldaten Cafe, which I believe literally translates to soldier coffee. Um, it's an Italian countryside, so I don't know why that's there.
I guess the only thing that I would think of is due to Italy's affiliation with Germany in the Second World War. However,
Oh, and that's Maddie getting first blood there onto Lightning. Pretty good pickup there, but the Braves here on point one. As UNM are getting pretty good kills here. Rocket getting quick snipe out.
yeah, seeming to have the kill lead, but ooh, Maddie.
We're seeing a lot of not grenades, the other thing. Just kills across Solar, getting one, looking for a second, he gets two.
Ooh.
He
Didn't see
saw
the guy to his
third.
left.
Oh, he now knows it. See if he's able to get a third, and he does before being picked off himself. But UNM still not able to get any points for themselves. Doing a really good job with these kills, but just have not been able to get any points. 30-0.
And not hardly even contesting the point as well. I guess it is kind of hard. Maddie, oh, not able to find that one.
Yeah, but UNM are the first ones here onto this second point. We'll have to see what they are able to do.
Ottawa rotating in.
Oh, Solar Seas wasn't able to get that flick.
Yeah, Solar in an intense stalemate of a gunfight.
And he's looking. He gets one. He's looking for a second one, but he's not able to get it. Not enough bullets, what I think that was. But we're just seeing a huge amount of just kills back and forth
No
with
one's on the
very
point.
few points being taken. 39-8 with 90 seconds already being elapsed in this game, as that is
Yeah, that
very
was
loud.
more kills trading up on the board, but this point in control of Ottawa.
Yeah, Ottawa here on the point more so than UNM, but not a particularly large amount is what I'll say.
Yeah.
15-12, not looking good for UNM. Definitely winnable here overall, as the kills just keep creeping up. Fellas, this is not a... The life economy here does not matter.
This is not team deathmatch.
This
This
not
is in
team-
fact hardpoint.
yeah. This would be pretty good. I think UNM might be up in kills overall.
Looks about so.
If that mattered, it would be awesome. But unfortunately here, that does not matter. Solar taking 2 out. Maddie gets taken out. UNM on
control
this
this
point, yeah, trying to even it up. Rocket getting one, not seeing a second one behind that guy. He gets taken out, but Maddie and Dahmer still on this point. Dahmer's here getting stunned up. He's able to get one.
He's got
Looking
two more
for
coming
more.
in.
That was a lot of grenades. Maddie should be able to get one before he's taken out. But Maddie, good backup as UNM should be able to get the rest of these points. Maddie might just get taken out on this reload. Unfortunate for him, as the Braves take control of these this point for the last about 10 seconds.
UNM closing the gap though on that score. Much closer game than it was a little bit ago.
Yeah, and I think part of that is the Ottawa Braves here just not... I don't know how to say this. Not being on the point. They've
Yeah.
had a lot of ability to be on this point. And here at Church, we see this one's usually one that's very slow. It's easy to dislodge people. So it's not surprising that we don't see this one being really aggressively pushed. As I say that, actually, the Braves are on this point for a long time, extending their lead.
Ooh, Rocket caught in the back there with a punch.
Yeah.
Still, Ottawa in control of this point. Pretty strong as well.
Ooh, his Lightning's on that 5x. Rocket takes one out. As here, the Braves crest 100 points to the 56 of UNM. We see bullet holes just all over the front of that church.
Yeah, that church has stuff.
Absolutely. Maddie here. UNM not winning any more gunfights, it seems.
UNM trying to rotate to this next point, but Ottawa's already there.
Yeah, it's not looking great for them. Ottawa here, first on this point. Almost all four are here. Dahmer's maybe looking to 1v4, but he's only able to trade one out for himself as Solar's looking to push in as well. I don't think anyone knows where he's here.
Oh, he gets
Able
one.
to get one. Has
Maddie's
to reload
getting
as
one as
Maddie on the point. Ooh, that's good information. Solar now knows that one's here as he gets dislodged himself. Contested point, but a 3-4-man push here for the Braves.
Yeah, UNM getting
Dislodge the
taken out
Lobos.
there. Let's see if Rocket can make something. Very unfortunate.
Now, the Braves doing very good. Just 4 3-man pushes. And are able to just stay on these points for longer than UNM is able to take them back.
Solar getting 3. Seemingly wanted. Ooh,
But it
not able to
doesn't
get that
matter. They're
fourth.
able to respawn and continue to be on the point. As UNM almost 80 points down here in this game. Will be the first ones on this next point. Dahmer's sort of on it. No one wants to give up their information, but now the Braves full control. It's only 2 alive for UNM.
Yeah, UNM losing 2 crucial little fights there, costing them this point, and probably a lot of points on it.
Good grenade there. Ottawa having just really good defense of all the points that they've gotten so far this match. Maddie going in.
2.
Oh, not quite able to win that one. But UNM, they're doing really well. We see a 3-man go down here for the Braves, and it doesn't even matter. Ottawa just continuing to be on the point, 182 to 68.
Yeah, UNM had taken out 3 of the members of Ottawa, and just that last one was able to take out 2 UNM members and hold that point.
Yeah, and it's just been, feels like that's been the story of this match. UNM getting all these really good kills, but it just does not matter. It's the just really bad rotations from kind of everyone, all 8 members on the map. Ottawa is here first. Roque, seeing what he can do. Ooh, and he does win that one. Oh, reload caught in there, but Dahmer's maybe looking for something as UNM do have control of this point. Easy N. Ooh, takes Maddie out there. Gets 2. Lightning gets 2 himself as this is going to be a contested point. UNM trying to stop any more advance from the Ottawa Braves, but they're cresting over 200 points right now. Only 72 of UNM.
Yeah, Ottawa on those great head glitches, catching UNM very uncomfortable.
Oh no, I
with
think
fights.
Rocket is just going to get flanked right here. Oh, no, okay. His teammate able to pick it up. But he's E2N on a 5x kill streak. As UNM needs to play this map pretty impeccably for the next 3-4 minutes for them to eke out this win.
Yeah, Ottawa already over the 200 mark, which generally means the last stretch of the game.
Yeah, it's much harder to come back once you have 200. That's a good kill streak. Doesn't seem to get anyone, but maybe a 5-space Roque in a bad spot. Ooh, but Maddie here, Dahmer's Solar, that's a 4-man wipe. UNM maybe turning the corner, getting 100 points here for themselves. As Dahmer sent out to try and get a little bit of kind of disruption on the respawns.
Yeah, UNM were winning those gunfights there, but seems to the favor's gone back into Ottawa's hands.
Yeah, this is a weird match just because usually if you see one team win the gunfights, they win the whole game overall. But this is a very back and forth gunfight map that we've seen so far, and that hasn't really been a back and forth point game. It's been the Braves kind of running away with this. Now 211 to 130, not the worst score in the world that we've seen, but it's still not great for UNM.
Yeah, UNM's got to contest each one of these points.
It's UNM trying to get some contest here so that Ottawa just doesn't win off of this point themselves. 225, less than half a minute to go for them. 20 seconds remain. UNM needs to push forward here. The Braves get off the point for a second. UNM just needs to see what they
Gotta
can
push
do.
in. No, they're contesting.
It is contested, but only 13 seconds remain. Ottawa Braves are on it. Solar is looking for something. They're able to get the disrupt, but only 10 seconds remain. They might be able to push this one up, but then we'll just be having to make impeccable rotations from UNM. 5 seconds remain. Maddie might need to just get in here. 2 members down.
Ooh, it's
UNM
final point
should
and
lose this as the Braves go up 1-0 here in this best of 5. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
First to 3, best of 5.
All those numbers.
Yes.
Let's play the game here.
He gets 1, 2. I think that was 2. That might have been 3.
Yeah, I think that first one maybe. Either way.
Yep. And one thing that I did actually want to point out, I don't think we can go back to it, but Gasui, I think, or maybe Lightning. At one point he was like 4 and 10 there on the Ottawa lineup, and I think he ended 22-23, which is a very big swing.
Yeah.
Still negative, but 4 and 10 is terrible.
Yes. That's
22 to 23 is fine. It's not amazing, but it's, you know.
I mean, hey, it's a lot closer. It's almost positive. But thinking about just trades and fights there, we kind of mentioned at the end that there were a lot of trades. Like, both teams were winning gunfights, and momentum was constantly shifting. However, Ottawa was almost always in control of the hard point part of the game.
Yeah, it was really weird because we saw, I think it was 2 weeks ago, Texas State, I want to say it was, where UNM got out macroed, which is something that we don't ever see. And this is a game where that's kind of coming in again. But it's because usually what we see, I think in the GCU games, we just got out microed. They were better at gunfights, and that translated to a win. And there's not much you can say as an analyst on the desk and be like, well, they need to win gunfights.
I mean,
step one, like there's only so much you can do when you're losing all of them. And I mean, we've done that to teams as well. And you know, if you're on their teams, you go, well, you need to be better. That it is what it is. Like, there's
hard
only
to say.
Yeah, there's only so much that you can coach. But I think the really interesting thing about this game is we're winning the gunfights.
Yeah.
Or at least going reasonably even in them. And,
I would
but
say
we're
that's closer.
we're like reasonably even as in a way that I would think it would have been like 200 to 200 points at some point during that game. But it was not particularly close in the point score.
Yeah, it was over 200 when UNM still only had
just
76.
Yeah, it ended up what 130 to 250, something like that, which isn't terrible.
We've seen worse.
But that's definitely not what you want to see.
No, I think one thing was gunfights on point. There were a couple times where Ottawa was dug in on a point.
Oh, absolutely.
And UNM, they killed 3 members of Ottawa, and the last person was able to kill 2 members of UNM and hold them off until teammates arrived.
And I think part of that is really good communications from Ottawa. Just being like, oh, okay, well, 3 members came in, killed us. Here's where they are.
Right.
Just click their heads.
Yeah.
Easy. And I think that, but the good news, anyway, the entire point of what I'm trying to say here is the good news is I actually think this is pretty winnable from UNM.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a biased UNM caster.
Right.
I think that, like, sometimes you watch and you're like, well, GCU won all the gunfights and then they won 3 in a row. Like, what are you going to do?
Well, especially when we move into search and destroy and control, where kills actually kind of matter.
Kills matter. Search and destroy I'm actually really interested in.
Yeah.
Or not search and destroy, sorry. Control point I'm really interested in, because search and destroy, we know we're a good team at it. I think it's going to be a really close match for that, just because we saw like these huge like 3-1 swings back and forth, and that's going to make some really exciting search and destroy. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But I actually am really interested in the control point, just because we saw a lot of life trading and a lot of big swings, and that matters almost more than in Search and Destroy, because Search and Destroy, like, you go down 3-1 and you go, like, all right, we go next, right?
Right. Yeah.
But if you go down 3-1 and then you give up a third of the control point, or you're now just down 3 lives in the life economy, so it all becomes a little bit. It matters more. There are limited
Yeah.
respawns, so it's actually. I really want to see what that map would have looked like if you couldn't just respawn instantly, because I think that it would have been a really interesting play style to watch. So I'm actually, for the first time, I think I'm actually really excited for this control point map.
Yeah, Control's definitely an interesting game mode. We've talked about our gripes with it in the past, but yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot more interesting of a match here today.
Yeah, absolutely. As we go into game number 2 here on Berlin Search and Destroy, we've seen this a million times before, so once again into the breach, as here we go. UNM down 0-1 here against the Ottawa Braves from Kansas. See what UNM's able to do. As a reminder for Search and Destroy, lives do matter. You do not have a respawn, and it's first to 7, right?
Yeah,
I
well,
believe
best of
it's
6, or for first to 6.
First to 6, yes. So here, attackers will see who is first. I do not know if it's us or them, and we are defending first. This is a fairly neutral map I want to see. I want to see Solar get some cross-map sniping, though. That's something we've seen him very good at. Dahmer's throwing a grenade.
Looks like Ottawa's taking it B side here.
That's quite a few grenades, but that's kind of what everyone does. Ooh, I think Solar saw lightning there. They know they're in B. That can be big information.
Thinking how Ottawa's got to get the bomb over. Oh, and there it is.
Yep, everyone on UNM should know that they're going for a B push. See if they can bring number 6, that's Maddie, over here. They do not know. Ooh, Maddie going down. Cruelty with a good flank there. In this 3v4.
Ottawa.
UNM, what can you do? They do need to be a little bit careful here. The bomb has been planted. This door opening will make a sound, and oh no, checking the wrong side. Dahmer's looking for something. He's the last one alive. Solar was defusing. Let's see what he's able to do. Dahmer's. Feel like he maybe could have tried to win that gunfight, but I think in that situation, you take the stab, and maybe you didn't see it, but I'm glad we were able to see that. That was fun.
That was got some enjoyment out of it.
I don't even know if that was like a melee kill or if like you can just kill the defuser and that wins the game. Because that seemed more like what it was. He like hit the box and the box exploded. I don't think that's anything.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
I don't think
that's anything. But yeah, here Dahmer's has the bomb. That's actually pretty interesting. Maddie's usually the bomb carrier here for UNM as we look for a pretty standard A push.
Looks, yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
Solar going
gets
down.
taken out. That's actually pretty big. A clutch member. Dahmer's here sees. Let's see what UNM's able to do. One dead here from each team. Rocket's able to take out Cruelty.
Dahmer's new lightning was on the outside.
Yeah, they saw that, and they should be able to see him coming in. Ooh, Dahmer's able to pick that one up. That can be big. 3 to 4. I expect a plant right now. Just force the Braves to come into them.
They got to be really careful.
Ooh. Dahmer somehow won that. That was insane. I don't even know how he didn't straight up die.
Yeah, that was impressive shooting and wall play.
I don't know what that was, but he should have been dead to rights, but now, even though that was him going down, they know where EZN is. He should be taken out. Oh, but no, that's big. EZN winning that flick. Roque. See what he's able to do.
All he needs
10 seconds.
Buy time.
Ooh. And he's able to get it. We've seen 2 defuse kills here. 2 in a row. As UNM evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, both attackers winning. I don't want to say the attackers have an advantage here, but
I feel like we've seen both attackers and defenders be favored on Berlin. Just depending on the day. So I think it really just is a stylistic thing. This one feels like a much more neutral map, how shall we say, then I think it's Tuscan, where it's like attackers win every single
Yeah,
time.
well, yeah, we went back and forth
Yeah,
that one game.
where you go, oh, and there's Maddie sliding into A again. And it's like, nope, that's not what we're seeing. Here, no kills so far. Ooh, Dahmers with a good sight line.
Ottawa wanting to take this to B again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But we don't have the... Okay. Here, Dahmer sees 3, and Solar also getting that sight line. Not able to see anyone. A lot of gunfights going out. Good sight lines across the board. But no one going down. Cruelty was spotted out, but still no one's dead. As Maddie's able to get that just gun right into the face. Ooh, but that's not what you want to see. Rocket taking out Maddie as Solar takes out one himself. Dahmers knows where Easy N is going to be. But they only have about 20 seconds to push in, get this defuse.
Looks like all of UNM wants to
Oh,
get
but
him
that's
dead.
a good pick there by Rocket. 2 members left. Let's see if they're able to do it. They see one. Rocket, he needs to clutch this one out. Let's see what they're able to do. But defusing, not even enough time left if they wanted to. UNM waited a little too long.
Yeah, it kind of went downhill after they went for E2N. All 3 members of UNM kind of cut out at different times.
I would say it kind of went downhill when one team killed the other with the grenade. Because I feel like if you had that extra person, that would have been a win.
Yeah, right.
That would have been probably a pretty easy win.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Yeah.
that UNM was catching some kills.
UNM was
and then
definitely doing really well there, and then
accidentally killed one too many people.
A bit of an oopsie doodle. Don't like to see that. As here, UNM going for the A push once again. Lightning. He's going to be quick as his name. Let's see if Rocket here and Maddie are able to find out, sniff out the lightning from the top. Oh, but Rocket is seen. He knows where 2 people are as well. Cruelty may go down. Solar gets first blood as Rocket sees Cruelty and gets that one as well. 2 dead here for the Braves.
Solar trying to get this flank, and he finds him.
Lightning, the last one alive. He should go down here. Rocket at least knows where he is, and UNM just getting the clean 4-0.
That was very impressive.
Yeah.
compared to last one, where I mean, I guess it's the gunfights, kind of like we talked about. UNM able to win those.
Even in that last fight, even if Rocket goes down there, it doesn't matter. It's a 3v1, and now everyone knows where that last guy is. So Rocket, even him living there, it doesn't mean anything. This isn't Valorant where there's econ.
Right.
But it's still like, oh, yeah, okay, he killed me. He's right there. Just plant the bomb.
Play the bomb, draw him out.
Yeah.
And I mean, he had a couple teammates right there as well. So.
Yep. All right. So far, we've only seen the attackers win, but now this is the first A push from the Ottawa Braves. So what they want to do is they're very aggressively pushing here.
And not all UNM able to defend. 2 of them on B site.
Ooh. I feel like part of that is UNM went for the B side as Gunsley takes out Maddie and Rocket gets the trade kill. UNM thinking that they were going to go B again, but actually traded up with A, and now looking for a little bit of just kind of a rotate here as Solar and Dahmers just on the wrong side of the map. Rocket here alone.
I feel like Lightning and Rocket know where each other are.
Oh, Rocket sees Lightning, but that gunshot gave away his location as Lightning's the last one alive here. 2v1 once again. I feel like we've seen this. Oh, and Solar sees it. He gets it, and there's plenty of time for the defuse.
Right, our
UNM,
first defensive win.
UNM here will go up 3-2. Unfortunately, not 4-1. We this is what we should have seen from that second time.
Right, and probably what would have happened.
Yeah, what would have
had
happened?
a stray grenade not
Yes.
found Maddie.
But this is kind of what I was saying is we're seeing these. This is more of what I was expecting, not the stray grenade. We're hopefully UNM wins this, and then we just forget that happened.
It
we
becomes
go,
a laughing memory.
Yeah, it goes okay, haha, we did it. But this is a very close game, 2-3, where the gunfights are just going ever so slightly for UNM right now.
Right.
And we're hoping to just keep that momentum up as UNM looking to go B, but in a fairly neutral position right now.
Ottawa caught on pretty quickly there that UNM was not at A, so they must be at B.
Yeah, Gunsley should have the sight line. And that grenade should alert some people as well. Oh no, and
a
Maddie gets
great
taken out.
grenade.
And that's going to be the bomb carrier down as Rocky taken out as well. Lightning finally wins a gunfight there. 3 to 5. I mean, he was 2 and 5 going into that one. I feel like finally is a good word.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yes.
Solar last alive. He needs to clutch this one out. I think it might be all over at this point. 30
little
seconds.
lag there, but yeah, UNM, Ottawa looking for this kill. I think they know roughly where
Well,
he
they
is.
know where the bomb is. They're standing on it. They can send 2 people out just to try and find Solar, but otherwise, Solar doesn't have the bomb. That makes this one real difficult to play out.
I think Solar's either waiting for a kill, or he is keeping himself alive. Ah, right.
He's trying to save the streak, and he might actually do it. He's on a 4. There's 3 seconds remaining, plus a little bit of overtime, I think, where it matters. And nope, okay, Solar on the 4 streak. That's actually, I guess, a big play. But 3 to 3, Ottawa tied up once again.
Another defensive win, but kind of like we talked about, gunfights went in the favor of Ottawa that time.
Yeah.
There were a couple of key fights that could have gone either way, and unfortunately, Ottawa was able to win those out.
Yeah, but I mean, this is probably the closest match that we've seen so far, which is surprising because, I mean, the Ottawa Braves are 4th seed in the nation. I was expecting much more of a bloodbath, but here, UNM looking for a defense here on A. Maddie in a bit of a just kind of bad position in the middle of 3. Let's see what he's able to do as EZN gets first blood. Maddie gets 1, looks for a second, he gets 2. That's absolutely insane. 2 members down from both teams, but Roque sees one. He knows where the bomb is, and they're trying to go on A. Roque might have forced him out. There might be going to be, as Solar and Roque need to mount a defense here.
Ooh, it looks like both Solar and Roque are in good positions to get to B, but Ottawa still favoring A.
Looks like they might just decide, we're here. We think we chased Roque and Solar out. As looks like A is just going to be planted. UNM does need to push into these defensive positions that we saw they were not the greatest at on last round. I was really expecting someone to just be there and Roque to get that kill.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the wall.
Okay, Roque didn't take any damage at all. Still has the grenade. Let's see what he's able to do. Not quite able to do it. Roque gets 1. This can be big. Let's see if Solar and Roque are able to get this defuse. I think they should just start doing it right now.
They've got 1.
Oh, as Quincy is seen. Roque is diffusing. Solar not able to get it. That is so tragic there. UNM going down 4 to 3.
Still in a very good position.
In a very good position, but unfortunate that that gunfight just did not go the way. Really good clicking heads there by Quincy. Immediately knew where to put the flick.
Yeah, he knew he was being chased, and unfortunately Solar had his pistol out and not his rifle.
Yeah.
I think that may have cost him that fight.
Yeah, that was also just kind of not great. I think you could have maybe played that a little bit better and defended the diffuser closer to where he was. I don't know if that matters. But
Yeah, it seemed like he favored chasing him.
Yes.
Rather than defending.
And then, unfortunately, losing the first gunfight means that losing, Gwinsui just kind of ran past the first guy, got the kill. But anyways, Gwinsui getting first blood here.
Maddie going for a quick
Maddie just going for a quick plant. Grenade maybe coming out, but the bomb already planted. Maddie just needs to be careful of all of these grenades coming out. Gwinsui showing himself and Maddie. Really good window play.
Yeah, that window caught Rocky off guard one
but
time.
Dahmer's is down. This is a 2v4, but the bomb has already been planted. Roque's last alive, needs to defend solo for 20 seconds here. Let's see what he's able to do, as it looks like the Braves are already defending. He gets 1, Lightning is there, and Roque is going to pick that one up. The defuse coming out. And the Braves will pick this one up. Match point for UNM.
UNM's got to win 3 in a row here now, or else they will lose this map.
Yeah, that will bring them, if that happens, to the 2-0. Not the greatest kill cam right there, hitting the pole.
Sometimes the map gets in your way, and you can't shoot through it.
Nope. But here, UNM down 3. Let's see what they're able to do. We've definitely seen good things out of them. This is not unwinnable, I think, from them. They just need to tighten it up. Don't grenade your allies. Let's see what you're able to do. UNM looking for a good defense on A. What are they even trying to blow up? It's Gunsui getting first blood.
I couldn't tell you. I think they just want to
That's
blow
a
up the
kill
building.
streak.
Who's it from? Ooh, but I don't find anything.
I don't actually even know who that was from. Bomb has been planted at A.
Maddie goes down, making it a 2v4.
Rocket and Solar last alive once again. Solar finding one.
Looks like Rockets.
Rocket
on the
is the
flank.
last alive. See what he's able to do in this 2v3. He's spotted. He gets taken out. As UNM go down 2-0 in this series.
It was very convincing couple rounds
It
from
was
UNM.
it was very convincing until it wasn't.
Yes. That's a good way of putting it.
It was very, very. I think that was definitely winnable. But Gunsui 14 and
Yeah,
3.
I was
That
gonna
is
point that out.
that is an absolutely insane KDA.
Looking on both teams' KDAs, only Gunsui.
Gunsui, I don't know.
He was the only one positive on his team, while UNM, I believe, had 2 positive. They did before the final round. But obviously, you can see that positive KDs does not win you the rounds, does
Well,
not win you the game.
Part of that is also positive KDAs in a map state where the people that win are the ones that kill 4 people generally. That does mean that at worst, one team's going to be 4-3, right?
Right.
So, no, I mean the 14 and 3 is insane.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
no question about it. Absolutely.
Over 4 KD.
Yeah, that's insane. But generally, you're imagining the team who wins to have a little bit better.
Generally, overall.
In a close match, if it's just 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, then yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be close.
But
yeah, that was a really good play from UNM from what we saw. That grenade was definitely. I don't want to harp on it, and I feel like I am, but that was definitely not good play out from them.
It was unfortunate. Both of them were going for
I'm
the
really
kill.
glad that it didn't end up going 5-5 and then they lose,
Yeah.
because then that would have mattered. At least in the way that it happened, it's okay, it's fine, whatever. But now UNM backs against the walls, need to win here the next 3 matches. And I already said that I'm pretty excited for this control point.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be something different. This Search and Destroy, compared to other high-ranking teams we've seen, this was pretty close.
Yes.
It came, I think, in the end down to some momentum shifts, and UNM just making a few, I want to say micro, just mistakes, like grenades to the teammate. But I feel like on Control, it's also going to be something different than we've seen before, especially against other big.
I'm really
big
interested
teams.
in Control, because we saw the Tuscan, where it was a lot of kills and not much point.
Right.
And I'm really interested to see how that translates to where kills matter a little bit more.
Yeah.
Kills explicitly matter in this mode, instead of the
you can actually
implicit.
kill 'em.
You kill 4 and you get the push in. This is, if you kill them 30 times, you just straight up win.
And I wonder if that'll be a gameplay shift, if that'll be the mental saying, hey, let's not worry about objective as much. Obviously have someone on it for time, but just go for kills, and then try and win that way. I don't know how effective that is, but
I don't know.
I guess it's worth a shot.
The interesting thing is, I feel like we've seen a lot of different teams so far in this season, and we've seen a lot of different ways the UNM have won and the other teams have won against UNM. We saw that Texas team, Texas State, I think.
Yes.
They just out-macroed us. GCU just had 4 better players. What are you going to do?
Right, yeah, you can win your
whereas
top 5.
This team seems to have one very, very good player, and then 3 players who I think are closer to our skill level, or possibly worse.
I mean,
I don't.
I'm not. It's hard
to say from only 2 games, really.
And just
Judge individual skill
yes.
level based on team play.
So I think that just because of that, this one should be winnable.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. UNM spawning in. I do like the red on. I think this
I want
is-
to say this is Roque, and it's LA Thieves.
Okay. Is
Yes.
it? It is Roque. Okay. Very, very red. Repping the cherry, you know.
Yeah,
Blue
you gotta
cherry.
rep UNM.
I forget what the other half of it is, but Roque looking for something. Just grenades coming across.
Oh,
No
wow.
one goes down. Roque looking for first blood, but E2N gets it actually. As Lightning just runs Roque around right here. Everyone's dying all across the map. UNM down 2 so far. Seeing if they can pick anything up. UNM actually losing a lot of these gunfights.
Yeah, UNM not in a great position here.
UNM down an entire respawn from each person so far. 22 to 26.
A couple of members of UNM being caught out in very unfortunate
I would like to
situations.
point out that where everyone is fighting is not a control point. It's not even remotely close to a control point. They're just fighting over sight lines.
They are playing this like it's team deathmatch.
Yeah,
This is
which is hilarious. I love it. UNM. Oh no, that's not UNM. That is an insane run of kills there from the Braves. That was, I think, 5 in a row. Lightning on a 5-kill streak. 14 to 23 UNM.
this is very unfortunate. Not at all what I would have predicted to come out from
To
UNM.
clutch this one out so far as UNM not even getting close to this point so far. 6 seconds remain for them to touch it. They have members around. Let's see if they're able to do it, and no, they are not.
That was very odd of a match. UNM hardly even, well, first off, hardly trying for the point, but also not winning the flicks that we normally see them win. That one right there, Matty started firing his gun just a little too late to even stand a chance.
Yeah, UNM here looking for something, but maybe we've seen that this can be a weird map to play.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes defender favored depending on how you play it, but here the Braves now attacking and the Lobos need to defend as Matty just gets taken out. UNM looking for something.
Dahmers knows there's one up there, but
He gets taken out. As the Braves already looking for that B point, that is something that we have seen teams go for. Just get B out of the way, get a little bit more time for themselves. As UNM almost feel like they don't know what to do about it. 2 members of them go down, Matty and Roque. As Gunsui just in that landing craft, not able to do anything about it.
the fun boat.
Yeah, the fun boat. That's a good description. 2/3 of the way done. The Braves might just take B without any real defense here from UNM. Actually,
But Matty pushing
Matty
back that
pushing
second
back.
tick.
Somehow barely not getting that first. Matty knows that someone is there. Lightning. I don't even know who that is. Cruelty looking around, and Matty gets dislodged. Solar now needing to go in, trying to get those headshots onto Cruelty. Not quite able to get it.
Don't think he knows that he can wallbang the fun boat to get that kill.
I think Matty did.
Ooh,
So yeah, good wall bang, I guess, right there. Rocket gets 2, 20 to 20, evening it up quite a bit. But now we have to look at the point control itself. A ticking up here for the Ottawa Braves, as B still a little bit less than 2/3 for themselves.
Cruelty winning a lot of these gunfights. As KD looking very good.
Bravo. First. The Braves here on point A, looking to get it and get more time for themselves. UNM maybe deciding that's not worth it to defend, but now only 1/3 remains on B, and they have 2 minutes to try and stop. Dahmers gets one, 14 to 18. They're not up in kills, but Rocky and Dahmers trying to even it up. 14 to 16. What can UNM do? Solar gets taken out.
Thankfully, UNM only has to defend this last point, but it is going to be a rough defense.
Absolutely. Maddie looking for something. Is Rocky and Dahmers here trying to claw this lead back from the Ottawa Braves, as UNM has control of B.
I guess they didn't realize that Ottawa did not get the second tick, so now they're set back just 1 tick up.
Yeah, that's really good as Dahmers takes out Lightning. 12 to 13, easily within control of UNM. This might want to just come down to lives as Maddie trades 1. EN2 or E2N takes out 1 as Rocket. There's someone right to his left. He gets taken out. 9 to 12. Solar gets taken out. These last lives matter quite a bit. Lightning going to win that one versus Maddie as B's ticking up here for the Braves.
UNM panicking, trying to get into the point, but Ottawa's
5 to 11. Soon no respawns will remain, but it does not matter as the Braves take both points.
I don't remember if this is best of
It's first to three.
Best of
so
five.
we have backs all the way against the wall here for UNM. We've seen UNM actually win. No, we've seen UNM lose in this exact scenario.
Yes.
Lose the entire best of 5. So we know it's possible.
Right.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen them win, but we know that someone has.
We have confirmed the scientific
Yes.
theory that it is possible.
So we
However,
just need UNM to do that, as UNM here are on attack. See what they're able to do. I don't think any grenades are really going to do much right here. Just kind of throw them out, see what you can do.
UNM playing a little slower.
Rocky
catching
and
first
Dahmers
two
taking out
kills.
Lightning and Gwinsui. That's a big one. UNM, 3 members strong here. Just get on point. I think that's what they want to do.
Ooh, Rocket losing. Sorry, Maddie losing that.
There's Rocket here. UNM getting pushed back, still 0%. Just a minute remains.
Live counts are
Sui
pretty
taken
even.
out, that can be pretty big. Maddie seeing Cruelty, almost winning that one. UNM knows where he is. Lightning not going to be taken out. Solar going down.
They know where Lightning
45
is.
seconds remain. UNM needs to get progress on something.
Fortunately, they cannot just play that team deathmatch mode they want. There is that time limit.
Yeah, 35 seconds remain. UNM maybe deciding to hard push for B, but no, so many deaths out. 30 seconds. Ottawa Braves just trying to corral UNM into their spawn, make sure that nothing can go down here as Maddie, the lone wolf here, getting onto point A. He has good sight lines, but now he wasn't able to get enough as Dahmers. That tricked me out that he is not on B.
I thought he was in the
Yeah,
fun
that was
mode.
a different boat.
Oh, he's still not annoyed.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got
alright.
a touch now.
5 seconds remain. Dahmers here needs to just get onto B, and he needs to stay here for as long as he possibly can. Wait for these respawns. 3 members from UNM respawning right now. Dahmers needs to not die as UNM looking to just push on point on A. See what they can do. Cruelty on a 5x kill streak as A is being contested. B being contested as well. Dahmers might clutch this one out for his team as Rocket looks for 2, only able to
almost
get
got
1. UNM looking to just play defense for Dahmers right now, and they're doing a good job at it. Maddie getting 1.
Maddie covering his sight lines. Dahmers just needs to avoid
Dahmers,
these nades.
he's so close. Maddie getting, I think Dahmers got it. That can be big. They get another minute from this, and they got it. Woo!
Wow.
Not even close, baby.
That was-
The comeback starts right now. Let's go. Solar here. Okay, we lost track of the life economy. It is 5 to 13. Not great.
Not great.
However,
but
Solar did pick that one up. Ooh, no
Dahmers going down.
respawns remaining as Lightning taking out 2 dead there. Let's see what UNM are able to do. They need to play this very conservatively.
UNM getting 4 in a row in the kill feed there. And you still need to get 4 more before the life count is even.
See what they're able to do. Progress at A. Grenades are all coming out. As UNM might just win this on time. And they do!
Wow.
Able to get those last 4 kills was absolutely insane. That left the respawns with enough time for UNM to just, all right, everyone get on point, play for the point, make sure no one can get in, and the Braves just kind of forgot, I guess.
They were going for like a flank all the way
Yeah.
around, and they just forgot that all 4
Yeah,
were on point
they
and
just they
needed
got
to
the
defend.
point. That was odd. But UNM here, seeing what they were to do. Solar gets the first blood. As Ottawa is on point A already. Maddie kicking up Lightning. Trying to get that back to 0%. Oh, Maddie not
Doesn't see
checking that
Cruelty.
corner.
Looks like Ottawa wants to hard take A this time.
Looks like they might just win. 4 members on it. UNM is going to have quite a time pushing everyone out. Really good sight lines here. 1/3 already taken.
Lives are even, both these teams.
UNM takes out one. Only one remaining here. Ottawa on the boat. Let's see if they're able to dislodge him, but now there's two. Roque takes one. He sees the other one. Should be able to get this flick, and he is.
Gets it.
That's pretty big.
Right.
UNM able to stop the push.
They need to get on A to clear off that progress.
Or just stop the progress for the remaining time. Maddie looking for a grenade, not quite able to get it. So he's able to get this pistol kill. Just
Ooh,
barely
close.
not able to, but E2N actually gets a pistol kill himself. As Solar looking to stop any push. Oh, and a good head tap there by Lightning. Maddie
Maddie
gets
gets
revenge.
All right, 30 seconds left on the clock.
Really
Ooh.
good grenade there.
Yeah. Gotta watch those
Roque
explosive barrels.
going up that ladder does get taken out as A is slow ticking here for the Braves. 30 seconds remain. They may just get this one tick as we see two members already rotating over to B. See what Domers is able to do, and he just immediately gets taken out as point A goes over to the Braves and point B is already ticking down.
Yep. Very close to the first tick in favor of Ottawa. UNM's got to find an answer.
That's a good grenade right there, stopping it right below 1/3. UNM looking for more, 13 to 18. Once again, UNM down in the life economy. It's not too terrible for them quite yet.
UNM does want to get on this point and clear this out. No progress for Ottawa.
Let's see what they're able to do. Maddie here playing with fire a little bit, but they see Lightning. They catch him. They
Maddie
catch
gets
E2N. Oh, as Maddie gets another one, I think Cruelty has been spotted by Maddie. Maybe not winning the gunfight, and he's able to do it. Cruelty going down as UNM has been able to stop the progress here, but still down 6 lives.
UNM still needs to clear the progress.
2 respawns remain as 3 members go down here for UNM. 13 to 5, 40 seconds remain. UNM playing very close to the chest. No respawns remain as UNM. This can be bad. 2 members remain. Progress on B. Roque gets taken out. Only 1 alive. Solar. See what he's able to do. He gets 2 and he gets taken out. That is the Ottawa Braves winning this.
Taking game 3.
Unfortunate there for UNM, showing a lot of life.
Yeah, and especially in that 3rd round. That was very impressive by UNM, coming back after 2 losses and 2 games going down.
Absolutely, and that was definitely, just looking at the KDA, Cruelty was, I think, the MVP there. At that time, 27 and 14, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
But, I mean, this was the 4th place team. UNM putting up a really good showing against
Absolutely.
them. It was, unfortunately, a 3-0. But that was the closest 3-0 I think we've seen.
Absolutely. I mean, the search and destroy match came down pretty close and almost went in favor of UNM, but lost momentum there. And like I said, that 3rd round of control was very dominant in UNM,
Absolutely.
especially in that end there. They looked like they could take on the world, but unfortunately, Ottawa was just the better team. They were able to beat them, especially in objectives. And yeah, just a lot of little things that lost them the game.
The good news is I think there's a lot to learn if you watch that one back, and I think there's also your spirits are not destroyed coming out of that, because we are going to go into a 2nd match of the night here shortly against Oklahoma. I believe the Sooners, but I'm not actually entirely certain. I always forget which one's like the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners, and the other ones are something else. But it's like Oklahoma and then I don't remember. It's always weird.
Yeah.
I just got told that we may not, but we are going to go to a quick production break, and we will see you on the other side. So actually, we were just told that that will be it for us tonight. OSU or Oklahoma State University has been rescheduled to sometime in the future, in the far future of a week from now. So we will see you at that point, or maybe we won't. But either way, I've been Dieter. That's Luke.
And
Anything?
thank you for joining us. Check out our socials. Join our Discord if you want to learn about anything. If you'd like to be up here casting, absolutely reach out to any of us on production. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good night.